everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. We are back. We had an amazing weekend. My weekend actually started on Wednesday, and I went to a Marty Michelle ruler class for the log cabin quilt block and really enjoyed myself meeting Brenda, the instructor. I just put a video out about that. So, and gave you a little tour of Scrappy while I was at it. That's my local quilt store. That's in Schertz, Texas. And so after that, then Thursday, we took off and went to Austin for QuiltCon. So me and my buddy Lisa and her husband Mike and my husband Keith, we took 2 RVs to Austin and went up there and really enjoyed ourselves. The show was unique. I did take video of the show and I will put it all together, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when I get ready to put that one out on YouTube. So then Friday morning, we spent the night in Austin on Thursday, and then Friday morning we took off for Brenham, Texas, the home of Bluebell ice cream. Didn't get to do the tour because we got there too late. You got to be there by like 2 o'clock, and we weren't. Well, we were there, but you know, once you arrive with the RV, you got to set up and get everything done. So y'all ignore my hair. I'm a mess. I've been, I'm ponytailed up and just been working because, when you get home from an RV trip, it was 2.5 hours to get home. And when you're home from an RV trip, you got to unpack the RV, you got to put away the groceries, you got to, start the wash. There's a million little things that has to be done. Got to refill all the pill boxes. You guys know how that is. But I did want to talk to you guys and tell you what I got while I was out. I didn't get a very big haul, but I did get a few things. So, not quilt show related, Missouri Star had a 2 yards of white for $7.25, I think it was. Awesome deal. I always get that whenever it comes up. So y'all need to be sure to check the Missouri Star Daily Deal every day, okay? Never can have too much background fabric. So I got that. While I was at the show, Connecting Threads was handing out samples, and so I got a little spool. It's like a silver, very, very nice thread. I love this for piecing. This is really good stuff. And they gave away a 25% off coupon on your next online or catalog purchase. I think it's an online purchase. So that was a benefit of being at the show. Oh, hold on a minute. So while I was at QuiltCon, I ran into Tiny, my girl up in Kerrville. She and Bob were there. Really nice to see them. So she gave me this bluebonnet pin. Look at this. She knows I love bluebonnets. She made that. Isn't that awesome? I think it's just gorgeous. I got a couple of things in my sewing room here from her. So thank you, Tiny. I love it. Also, while I was at that show, what did I get? I wanted to let you guys know. This is a applique quilt from, it says Applique Elements, but it's from urbanaelements.com. And this is Warmest Wishes, okay? You see that? You can't see that. It's all shiny from the reflective light. Let me pull this out. Here it is right here. I don't have a flamingo, so I'm going to do this for a Christmas panel quilt. And it's a wall hanging. The approximate size of the panel is going to end up being 19¼ by 38½. I wanted to let you guys know we're going to do this. We're going to start in July. It will be a sew-along that we do. You can either get the package, I will link to all this below. You can get the package that already has the fabric in it, or you can buy just the pattern. And when it has just the fabric in it, it still comes with the applique pattern, okay? It's got the pattern, it has the layout. So I will be scanning this into the Scan and Cut, and we'll go over exactly how to do all of that. I just want to let you guys know that if you are interested in doing it with me, I'm going to start this the first full week of July. I think it's the 6th, this starts the first full week. But this is going to be our Christmas in July project, and I'm going to, I have the pieces that are already done, all right? But I'm still going to need to scan these into the Scan and Cut in order to make the FCM files that I'm going to need to use Simply Applique to stitch it down. Okay, so I'll link to all this stuff below, and that way if you guys want to do this with us, you can, and it'll be a lot of fun. If you want to embroider this down, you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. If you don't have a scan and cut, you can just order the package with the pieces already cut, okay? Or if you don't have a scan and cut, you can just order the pattern, and you can source your own fabrics and put it together. You can always sew it down by using your sewing machine. But either way, I hope you guys can join along with us. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I say us. I keep saying us because my buddy Lisa got one of these too. So she's ready to get her embroidery machine going. And so she has the scan and cut, so I'm proud of her. I got to let you guys know, I'm getting emails and people are telling me on Facebook and whatnot. I will link to our Facebook group below too. We're over 1,100 members. That you guys are getting braver with your machines, and you're starting to do the little mug rugs, and you're starting to do these things, and you know, and you're making mistakes, and you're showing that you made the mistakes, and that's awesome because we all make mistakes. Y'all see me do it all the time, but every time you make a mistake and you fix it, next time, you know, that's a cheap class. It really is. So I'm just thrilled to death, and it warms my heart every time you guys are emailing me and saying, this is what I'm doing, and I'm so happy, and it turned out so cute, and blah, blah, blah. One lady on Facebook, she did a darling little design of a girl dancing on a towel, and forgot to flip out from underneath the hoop to make sure that the other piece of towel had not been caught up under there. Well, she caught it up in the side. And you know how she fixed it? Turned it into a mug rug. How smart was that? You guys are brilliant. I wouldn't have thought to do that. I'd have been like, oh man, dog towel, something like that. Anyway, okay, so what else? I wanted to answer some questions from the video I put out where I went to the Marty Michelle class. The pattern that we used in the class, which is for the 10-inch log cabin ruler, is not available on Amazon. You have to get this in a quilt store. I did link to other Marty Michelle rulers, but those are the ones that are out on Amazon, and the one I linked to had a book with instructions and all of that, because the other rulers that are on Amazon don't have the instructions, and you really kind of need the instructions to figure out how to do that. But this one was 1 3/4 inches wide, and it has the markings A, B, C, D to make those log cabin rulers, okay? My husband's in the kitchen making all kind of noise. I wonder what he's up to. Matter of fact, while I was in the vendor section at QuiltCon, I came across Diane from the Honeybee Quilt Store. They were giving out free patterns, and I got a t-shirt from her store that says, "This Girl Quilts." Can you see that? I thought that was real cute. And I also got a shop t-shirt from her, and she just does a really nice interview. So you will see that in the QuiltCon video that I'll probably put it out in the middle of the week because I haven't edited it yet. I still have to do that. I did get the one done from the Friendship Quilt Guild that I went to yesterday. That show, that was nice. And also at QuiltCon, I picked up a tote bag. Gotta have a quilt. It's a QuiltCon, and it says presented by the Modern Quilt Guild. And this says, "Keep Austin Quilty." That is a take on the slogan for Austin is "Keep Austin Weird." You'll see it everywhere if you ever go to that town. Keep Austin weird. And it was. I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. But I'll stick to the rural areas. Thank you very much. That traffic, oh, it was awful. Anyway, had to take an Uber to and from. Okay, so when I went to the Friendship Quilt Guild Show, we just had so much fun. They were so nice. Everybody was so welcoming, and I just really enjoyed that. It was a real good size. You know, it wasn't ginormous big like Houston or Austin. And it was, I saw some wonderful work there, and I just really enjoyed it. So my haul from there, I went into their little shop. They have stuff they sell in their shop, and I got some bluebonnet coasters. These are bluebonnets on the back. They're just cute little easy coasters, bluebonnets on the back, okay, and then plain on the front or blue bonnets on the front and plain on the back. So a set of 6, no, a set of 8. Woo! High timing. So I got these. I got a chicken pin cushion. See my chicken? I have the pattern for this somewhere and I haven't made any. It was easier to buy it. I'm lazy. And then, do y'all know what this is? It's just a dowel, okay? And it's got a little hole in it. And it is for, I wouldn't have known if they didn't have a sample sitting there. You ever get these threads like this? They sell these, or they used to at Hobby Lobby. They got those big holes in them. You know, it's star multicolor. This is star multicolor. Anyway, it goes in here like this. It fits right in there. And then now it will sit on the spindle on top of your machine, which is awesome. Instead of it sitting up there going, whap, 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 whap. You know how it does. Especially, don't make me do that again. Especially if you're trying to make a bobbin. That thing will get to going and fly right off that spindle. Well, this little dowel will keep that from happening. Worth every penny. Okay, I also picked up, where did that pattern? I picked up some Sew Texas cards. I thought those were really cute. And also, I picked up Raw Edge Applique Texas Edition, Windmill and Sunflowers. I thought that was, see the glare? Windmill and Sunflowers. I love this. I think this is awesome. I have a windmill picture in my, it's actually a photograph that was taken by an artist up in Bandera, I think, Bandera, Texas. And he signed it. And we were up there for one of those art festival thingies. And so I got that picture. It's hanging in my living room. I love windmills. And then the Texas flag panel. This is from Timeless Treasures. And the quilt store there, I think it's called Cowgirl Quilt Store. She had a ton of Texas stuff. And you guys will see that in the video. I zoom in on their store name and their phone number and everything, and you guys can look them up. I'll link to all the shops. Oh no, that's not the QuiltCon one, that's the Friendship Guild one. And if you're interested in any of their Texas stuff, you can take a look at that. Because a lot of you tell me that you're either from Texas and displaced, or you lived in Texas for a little while and you miss it. So I get that. Every time I left with the military, I was just homesick as could be and came back as soon as I could. So I just want to give you guys one little tip. If you are new to embroidery, do yourself a favor and go buy every color of Sharpie that you can find. Okay? Go do that. You guys will need it over and over and over. You will need every one of these. Before I went to the quilt show, I had made myself a little business card holder. And I got this from Designs by Juju. And those are my business cards, so I could hand them out at the shows. The instructions, the pattern's very good, okay? The instructions can be improved upon. And I was going to go ahead and do this with you guys and make a little demo of how I'm actually going to make this. But my point of all this is you fill the hoop with tearaway stabilizer. So when you tear it away, there's a lot of leftover white around the edges. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the white right here? That's that tearaway stabilizer, okay? Well, the whole thing was white. And how you fix that is with a light colored Sharpie. Don't get in there with your scissors and try to fix that. Just touch it up, and nobody, including you 5 years from now, will know the difference. So that is a good secret for embroidery. You will have times in your embroidery that something will loop funny and you'll trim it and you might see a little white and it ought to be black. Take a Sharpie to it, fix it, okay? So, all right, y'all, I think that's all I had to talk to you about today. We've got friends coming over and my husband's in the kitchen making an amazing pork butt in the Instant Pot. He's very good at that. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed my little haul here, and go sew something, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.